Okay, good morning and welcome to a new video. And today we're gonna discuss. Yesterday we hit our stop loss on Euro US dollar. I mean our break-even stop loss. I already removed the trade, by the way, but and because I already documented it, so that's all okay. What happened in the last couple of hours? It is Friday right now. So the moment we hit our break even was around here. As we see, we are still in some very big range. So, and if we have a very big range, there will be liquidity below it and above it. So for me, it's a really nice opportunity to maybe take out some of the lows again, place our limit over here, targeting the area on the upside, cover these lows here because liquidity, in my opinion, is here. If we break this, for me also already this liquidity have been taken out here. There is a slight demand zone in this area, which we only tapped in once or maybe twice. Yeah, we tapped in twice already. So that should be my confirmation to go long from this point. So I will place my limit probably later on there. Do we have any news about around today? I think we have. As for gold, also we hit our break even yesterday on gold, and actually same story. We are in a range. Um, so when we are in this range, we have the liquidity above, and we have the liquidity. I would say more below here. And the price is very much ranging. So it's either waiting until we do like this, or we just staying here and go up. So that's maybe a plan. And you know, the edge will not always work, but and that's also fine. We can also target this area because a risk reward is very nice from this point. Just maybe set a lower high because also still this point is our low. So we have a high here. I'm not too sure what the price will do, but I think I will anticipate on this one and I will place my limit anyway there. Um, my funded account is back, but I need to check out the news because it's not a swing account, so I need to be careful with news trading. So I will check that later on. So maybe after the news passes, I can go in some positions. So I will be sharp on that. And then what happened last night? We were looking in Euro and ZD. We saw liquidity being taken out underneath this range. And that's something where I waited for. And then we have this supply zone, which we broke. And then if you just more zoom in this chart, we also have some new bumps in the road. We have some liquidity. We have some trend liquidity. We take this out, and here is a new demand zone. And from that demand zone, we had our entry underneath this low. So for me, I would say valid trade. We took it. We placed our limit, and yeah, we can do no more than just waiting. And let me check my MT5 how the place trade actually placed. Not too sure about it. I think I just got nearly tapped in. That's okay. Um, Today we feel fresh. We had our payout yesterday, and we had two break-even trades. And what I told with a friend about was like most of my trades, when I really have a good one, they will directly go to TP almost directly. And when the price is gonna go in a very long range, it's more likely that I hit my stop loss. So that's why when we decided if our trade hit the 2R, which they both did yesterday already, I could have taken my profit, but I didn't. And that's fine. But we placed the trade back to break even, and then it hit break even. So it's the first time in a very long time I went back to a break even trade. Um, yeah, what else do we have on the market? We also need to prepare for Monday if we just want to enter some moves before the weekend to have a very good trade on Monday. Um, this is also a stop loss for me recently, but I also document this one already. And yeah, as we see, we are just waiting for some breakouts. It takes very long, and yeah, this price also is meant to stop out a lot of traders. Um, and maybe we're not even done with this range yet. Who knows? I don't expect it to take too long anymore, actually. You see more ranges like this in the past. And then we had a very big breakout after. And then, of course, below the range, there is always that liquidity, which will be taken out later on before we go into new highs or lows. So just something to keep in mind. We're just waiting for something like a breakout on more pairs. We had a slight plan on EURGBP we made yesterday, but we didn't cut our entry. That's okay. Um, I recently, this was actually my plan to take out this and this. We were in a long trade around this area. We had a very ugly entry. I think if we still stayed in, but the trade got too expensive because the swap was too high. We were just finally about to hit our TP right now. But then there will be nothing left of this trade because the swap fee was too high. Um, anyway, it was a good plan. Um, this is my yeah, current plan. Just wait and see what about to go happen. We can also just take a look more what is about to happen in the lower time frame. We are on our discount zone. We tapped in here, we took out this trend liquidity and the bumps in the road. Here's liquidity underneath. We took it out. We entered this demand zone. We maybe expect to enter this demand zone once more, maybe underneath this low before we go make our move back up. Um, yeah, and otherwise, this is not really my trading style, but there might be also liquidity underneath here. But in my opinion, it's already taken out. Sometimes we have aggressive entries. And yeah, I have my plan on gold. Um, I have my plan on euro US dollar. This was my last take profit. Very pretty one, to be honest. And maybe very lucky one also. Yeah, and the last take profit didn't play as I liked. But this range for me is very interesting because we have this liquidity. So I am expecting like a major move after maybe to take out this high here. So maybe we take out this first liquidity here and then we go up. So those are the plans for me. I think I might put a limit on a few pairs and then we'll see what happens. I don't expect anything to fail. I don't expect anything from the market. We'll just see what happens. Okay, thanks for watching and see you in the next video.